Astana Expo 2017 is one of the most significant opportunities for Kazakhstan to be seen on the global stage. The World's Fair will bring over 100 countries together to find joint sustainable development solutions. The topic of the exposition, future energy, is urgent and critical for today's global community. Stay with us to learn more about the most fascinating and state-of-the-art smart and green technologies to be showcased at Expo 2017 this summer. Vietnam is a country of breathtaking natural beauty with a unique heritage. This astonishingly exotic and utterly compelling Southeast Asian state is taking part in the World's Fair this year. The ambassador of Vietnam to Kazakhstan says Vietnam's main message to the world at the Expo 2017 will be showing the world that the country partakes in addressing the global challenge of climate change and letting the world know Vietnam is a responsible member of the global community.
Việt Nam là một thành viên có trách nhiệm của cộng đồng thế giới. Vì vậy trong
Vietnam wishes to convey a message to everybody in the world that we will be using green energy in order to further develop the country. At this Expo exhibition, we hope to have an opportunity to introduce to the international community our economic and social achievements. This is also an opportunity for us to let our international friends know more about different regions of Vietnam for tourism. We hope that Kazakhstan's people and international visitors will have an opportunity to know more about Vietnam's culture.
Đó là trách nhiệm của Việt Nam trong cái việc sử dụng năng lượng sạch để hướng tới một cái nền kinh tế xanh cho phát triển bền vững cho tương lai. Và bên cạnh đó thì chúng tôi cũng muốn truyền tải.
Vietnam is committed to making sure they work together with the global community to transition to clean energy. The Vietnamese officials are making sure the Expo Pavilion is both entertaining and informative. Vietnam's Expo Pavilion is located in the third block, second section. Its area is slightly over 400 square meters. The pavilion will be divided into 5 zones. Its main exhibition zones will showcase the latest development in both traditional and alternative energy. Vietnam is one of the countries most affected by climate change. Its Mekong Delta is one of the world's 3 most vulnerable deltas to the problem of rising sea levels. Vietnam's yearly median temperature may go up by 2.3 degrees Celsius, and the sea level may rise by 75 centimeters to 1 meter compared with the 1980 to 1999 period. Therefore, Vietnam is committed to addressing climate change, and participation in the Expo 2017, focusing on future energy, is important for the country.
Vietnam
has defined itself as a responsible member of the global community. The country has been participating in international global events. This is the 5th time that Vietnam participates in the World Expo. This time I feel very overwhelmed that Kazakhstan is the host of the International Expo exhibition.
Lần tham dự này thì Việt Nam cũng muốn truyền tải thông điệp tới cộng đồng của thế giới.
Vietnam's pavilion will feature hanging Vietnamese lanterns, exhibit items, and installations representing the country's culture and tourism opportunities, its music, language, traditional clothing, and history.
Vietnam Pavilion is located in the areas of 403 square meters, and we plan to create in 5 zones. Firstly, we will be the reception zone. We will welcome all the guests, visitors to participate in. And the next is the pre-show areas. Pre-show, we will provide all the general information about Vietnam, country, culture, people, and something others very special. The third zone will be focused on the traditional energy of Vietnamese people. In this area, that is the most special areas of Vietnam pavilions in Expo. We will have the stage for the artist performance, as well as we will show the Vietnamese traditional house and Vietnamese culture, Vietnamese music instruments for the people. And the next will be the modernized energy of Vietnam. We will show some kinds of future energy Vietnam applies. First of all, for the wind energy, wind powers.
The Commissioner of Vietnam's National Pavilion believes the World's Fair will help strengthen trade and business and also will be a great platform for cultural enrichment.
Firstly, we promote in national advantage. We are focused on the beauty of Vietnam, traditional cultures. Secondly, we focus on the approach of the theme of Expo 2017. In this, we focus on harmonize between the traditional and futures and moderns of energy in the futures. And thirdly, we promote for Vietnam national potential in investment and tourism, based on some update and very detailed information about Vietnam's country, such as the people, the cultures, the economic policy, etc. And fourth is we created an attractive pavilions to attract a lot of visitors and participants to visit.
Việt Nam chúng tôi có một cái nền văn hóa.
Vietnam has a rich traditional history and especially folk music and unique melodies.
Đặc biệt là cái văn hóa truyền thống thì chúng tôi có rất là nhiều.
At this Expo exhibition, we're hoping to introduce these folk songs and our traditional performances. And we will have daily shows, daily traditional music performances in our pavilion during all 3 months of the exhibition.
Các cái tiết mục văn hóa, nghệ thuật đặc sắc của Việt Nam.
Traditional melodies, traditional music instruments, and musical styles are different in various regions of Vietnam.
Hàng ngày, hàng tuần, trong suốt 3 tháng của Expo.
Traditional Vietnamese music is highly diverse, combining native and foreign influences. Imperial court music, traditional songs, and classical music are the prevailing genres. Vietnam is famous for its traditional theatre called cheo, a form of satirical musical theatre, often encompassing dance, traditionally performed outdoors by semi-amateur touring groups in a village square or the courtyard of a public building. Although today it is also increasingly performed indoors and by professional performers.
We plan to organize we will send out the dancers, artists, and singers from the National Music Academy of Vietnam. They are the top the artists of Vietnam will participate and perform during the time of Expo Astana 2017.
Vietnam's National Academy of Music is the first and biggest professional music training institution of Vietnam, focusing on music performance, research, and training.
We will perform about the traditional music as well as the water puppets. That is they're very unique to attract a lot of visitors to visit the Vietnam pavilions.
Water puppetry is a tradition that dates back as far as the 11th century, when it originated in the villages of the Red River Delta area of northern Vietnam. Today's Vietnamese water puppetry is a unique variation of the ancient Asian puppet tradition. The puppets are made out of wood and then lacquered. The shows are performed in a waist-deep pool. A large bamboo rod supports the puppet under the water and is used by the puppeteers, who are normally hidden behind a screen to control them. Thus, the puppet appears to be moving on the water. Vietnam will hold its National Day on the 29th of August. The day will be marked with a vast cultural program featuring traditional music and performance arts. Also, we have a special event on the National Day of Vietnam. We'll host the Vietnam National Day at Expo 2017, and during that day we'll have traditional Vietnamese music performances, and we hope that through these performances, the people in Astana can understand more about the beauty of Vietnam in many different regions.
Cũng như là các nước trên thế giới sẽ hiểu rõ hơn về nét đẹp truyền thống văn hóa của các dân tộc vùng miền Việt Nam chúng tôi.
The Vietnamese pavilion will also have street food stands, offering the visitors Vietnamese noodles and spring rolls.
Nowadays, Vietnamese food cuisines very popular over the world. You just have been known about the spring rolls, about the noodles of Vietnam, as well as in some country Vietnamese bread very famous. And but for the limited areas in Expo Astana this time, we cannot bring the real one, but we try to bring the very similarly with the noodle.
2017 marks a quarter century of fruitful diplomatic relations between Kazakhstan and Vietnam.
Quan hệ giữa Kazakhstan và Việt Nam là mối quan hệ truyền thống.
Diplomatic relations between Kazakhstan and Vietnam have been a long-established relation, and of course will be for a long time. 2017 will mark the 25-year anniversary since the establishment of our diplomatic relations between the two countries.
Chúng tôi nghĩ là những cái lĩnh vực mà cả hai nước cần tăng cường thúc đẩy hơn nữa, đó chính là chúng ta tăng cường thúc đẩy trong quan hệ phát triển kinh tế giữa hai nước. Đây là cái yếu tố rất là quan trọng.
I strongly believe that both Vietnam and Kazakhstan need to further promote and increase cooperation in economy, culture, education, science and research, and also exchange more official visits in order to increase the understanding between the two countries.
Giáo dục, nghiên cứu khoa học. Trong những năm qua thì do cái nhu cầu thương mại hai chiều giữa hai nước ấy.
During the past year, trade between both countries has been increasing. In 2015, Vietnam has signed agreements with the Eurasian Economic Union, which Kazakhstan is a part of. And trade between the two countries has reached $25 million approximately. This is a very good opportunity for the businesses of both countries to find each other and to further increase cooperation.
Thương mại tự do với Liên minh Kinh tế Á-Âu, trong đó có Kazakhstan. Điều này mở ra một cơ hội rất là lớn cho doanh nghiệp Việt Nam cũng như là Kazakhstan. Cả hai nước cần tăng cường thúc đẩy hơn nữa. Đó chính là
Vietnam exports a lot of agricultural products and seafood products, also textile, electronics, and leather products to Kazakhstan. We import agricultural products from Kazakhstan, for example wheat, cotton products, also construction materials and mining products. We strongly hope that businesses of both countries will continue to help each other and continue to cooperate even more. The Embassy of Vietnam and Kazakhstan is making efforts, and hopefully we will see a growth in trade in the near future.
giữa hai nước với nhau cũng như là các cái đoàn giữa các bộ ngành địa phương hai bên để nhằm tăng cường hơn nữa cái hiểu biết cho nhân dân hai nước với nhau.
Her Excellency has lived in Astana for 3 years. She believes the city has a great potential for further growth, and the World's Fair will help propel its development.
Tôi nghĩ đây là một cái cơ hội rất lớn cho thủ đô Astana sau khi Expo.
I strongly believe that Expo 2017 in Astana is a chance for the city to develop. I've lived here. I feel that Astana is a young city with a great potential. I believe that the World's Fair will help more people from other countries to understand more about the city and the people living in Astana.
Đặc biệt là sau cái Expo này, thì khi mà tất cả các nước trên thế giới đến tham dự Expo.
The Expo Commissioner Han has shared with us some of his impressions in anticipation of the start of the World's Fair.
I'm very impressed with the people in Kazakhstan. We impressed about the kindness and hospitality of Kazakhstan people. And I think that Astana is a new and modernized city. I do hope that in the future, Astana will be the center of ASEAN Europe continent on finance for the community transfer, logistics, and others. Congratulations. I do hope that the organizer of Expo 2017 in Astana expect to attract around 5 million people visit, right? And I do hope that one of a fifth of that visitor will be visit to Vietnam pavilions this time.